Welcome back to the Diminutive Soldier. Sorry I've been away for a while. We're completely renovating our house and building a new game room. It's almost done. I have a gaming table from Yarrow Studios. They'll be coming in soon. I'll be getting back to my regular, normal videos. I just wanted to show you this. Clash of Corgis. This is a lot of game in a small, very small box. Really fun game. My kids absolutely love it. They're obsessed with this game. So here it is, Clash of Corgis. Check out the artwork. As you can imagine, it's a lot of corgis clashing. So let's pop this little box open here. Get these cards out real quick. Well, get some more of them out here. There we go. So Clash of Corgis is a card game that has multiple ways you can play. And here, if you would like, here's the online rule book. You scan that, check that out, check the rules out yourself. So there's multiple ways you can play this game. There's the original way. I'm going to go through it with you in just a second. My kids absolutely love it. There's the Treasure Island way to play. And there's also, let me go back here, Capture the Illusionist way to play. So like yet again, you can scan that, check out the rules. So let me show you the original. And it comes with little cheat sheet cards for everybody for Capture the Illusionist, original, Treasure Island. There's multiple ones there. So the original way to play. Now I've already shuffled the deck here. And you have different suits of cards. Now you don't have jacks, queens, or kings, but it does go up to ace. And you have different suits. These colors are your suits. And you have different characters, like mages, barbarians, etc., etc. As you can see, I'll go through them. Archers, illusionists. Just a bunch of corgis doing crazy things. So I have it set up here for a 2-player game. You can play 2 to 4 players. I recommend more players the better. I've played with my children, so I've played up to 3 players, and it's a lot of fun. Probably 4 players would be the best. I haven't played it as that yet, but the more the better, because each card you do, each character there is, has their own abilities. And what I mean by that, and you could pause it and look at these, every character has an ability. Like an archer, target any player, randomly select a card from that player's hand and expose it. Assassin, target the next player, skip their turn, etc., etc. What you're trying to do is get rid of all the cards in your hand. That's what you're trying to do. You start with 12 cards. And so say the first player goes, you're going to play a combination of cards. So these suit numbers, now there's no jacks, there's no queens, there's no kings. It goes up to ace, and then there's a wild. And so you're playing a combination of cards and thinking of what their abilities do, your strategy, what you're trying to do. You're also trying to get rid of cards. And the next player has to beat your combination. And now a combination could be, you can play a single card, double, triple, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, that kind of deal. And once everyone passes, once they can't play anything, or they just decide to pass, they don't want to play anything, a new round starts, and the person who had the highest combination out there goes first again. So let's say, for example, this player, it's just for learning techniques, going to play the bards. He throws down 2 of a kinds, throws down bards. He can choose to do the bard's ability, which is play your turn again. But if you do, at least one card from your next play must match card suit. The suit's the colors. This is where I have a little confusion of this. Maybe the guy who created the game, maybe you can come pop in here and explain. Now it says must match this suit's color. Well, I got 2 suits on here. I got a purple and a red. The rules don't say anything. You play, see the rules specifically say, okay. But so the rules specifically say a combination, say single is 1 card of any rank, double 2 cards of the same rank. So it doesn't say anything, only rank, it doesn't say anything about the suit. So you could play two twos, it could be different suits. But then this card says, your next play must match this card's suit. So which one is this? I take it as you pick purple or red, I guess. One of your cards have to match one of those. So I can go again. I'll play... dang. Well, I don't have two twos that can do that, doesn't look like. So I kind of screw that pooch. Whatever. We're learning here. So I'll play those two. Next player is seeing if he could beat mine. Can he beat twos? Can he do a combination and beat twos? Yep, look, he's got these two here. He's got two threes. Let's put them right there. So let's check out the threes. Let's see if he wants to do a healer. Draw one card, then return one card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. So you could try to get better combinations. And the sixes, he had two sixes. Mage. Discard one card from your hand that matches this card's suit. It again matches this card's suit. If you have two different ones. Oh, it wasn't a six. He had two fives. I apologize. The artwork's a lot of fun. Check that out. A fighter. Target the next player. Force them to expose a card from their hand. That card cannot be played this round. So, okay. So I'm going to say, boom. I beat your two twos with two fives. Now expose a card from your hand. Here's what exposed means. When a card is exposed, it becomes visible to all players. Exposed cards are immediately placed face up in that player's exposed hand area, which is directly in front of each player. The exposed hand is part of the player's hand, therefore players must get rid of all cards in their hand, including their exposed hand, in order to win the game. In addition, exposed cards can only be played as a single combination. So, I have to expose a card from my hand. I'm going to look like... I definitely don't want to do something I got double. So this is like 1-3. I'll be like, sure. Boom. I expose it. It's just sitting out there right now, okay? It's just chilling. So they see I got that 1-3. It can only be played as a single. I played the two fives. Goes back to him. Can he beat my two fives? He can match it. He said, boom. I fight back, son. You got to expose a card now. Okay. Wasn't that something? He's going to expose a 3 too. Who cares? So can you beat two fives? I don't think so. No, pass. Goes back to him, pass. So now these cards go away to the discard. He had the winning hand, so he could play any combination he wants. So this time, he just plays that one healer, the exposed card. Say, I'll play one card. He's going to throw that out there. And what's the healer do? Draw one card, then return one card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. So you could try to get a better combo. So he got a 9. That's good. He has a 9 already. So set those up together. And he will, let's see, what's a 6 do? Discard one card from your hand that matches this card's suit. When you play it, that's a really good way of just getting rid of a card. Number 7, Archer. Target any player. Randomly select a card from that player's hand and expose it. Yeah. So you're trying to get rid of their combinations, what you're trying to do. An Ace is the Samurai right here. Turn you around, Samurai. During another player's turn, you can activate this card while in your hand to cancel a card's effect that targets you as a player. So you pop in during their turn. If placed this way, you must expose this card. So let's just say he decides to put this one on the bottom of the deck. So he's done with his turn. And it's this player's turn. So he's got to beat that 3. So I did, the other round I matched, I think it was a 5. They played a 5. I said, okay, match it. You actually can't match it. You actually have to you have to match the same type of combo, like 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, but you have to have a higher card rank from the leading combo. So I had to have a higher one. So that was a mistake. I apologize. So let's say he plays at 7. Boom. That's an archer. Now the archer, target any player randomly select a card from their hand. So it's randomly going to select this one to expose. So that number 9 is exposed, which I think, yep, he had, so he can't play that combo anymore because it's exposed, so it can only be played as a single. So that actually hurt. That hurt him. So he's going to see, can he beat a 7? He can. He says, screw it. Then I'll play my, right here, I'll play my single 9 that's exposed. That'll beat that 7. And the 9, target the next player, skip their turn. It's assassin. Skip you. Go back to me. Can I beat that 9? Sure can with my ace. Boom. Remember, the ace is you could play it on the other player's turn. If they're doing something to you, you can cancel it. So he doesn't do anything right now. So can this guy play the ace? Can he beat the ace? I mean, he'd have to have a wild. He cannot. Pass. Does it go back to him? Does he want to play? He is a wild. Does he want to play it? What a wild does, this card can beat any rank. Once played, this card copies the rank and the effect of the previous leading combo. If played first in a round, it becomes 0 and has no effect. So I don't want to play around. I don't want to play it right now. I have no interest of copying his ability. These just go to the discard. And this person on the right won that round again, so they can keep going. He's going to play 2 1s. Boom, boom. That's his combo. And that's an oracle. And what an oracle does is privately view the top card of the deck. If the suit of that card matches a suit from a card in this combo, so the purple or that symbol, discard it to win the round. Otherwise, return it to the top of the deck. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I secretly look at it. Dang, it's green. I could have won that round and played again. So it goes back to this person. Have to beat 2 1s. All right, they got 2 3s. Here we go. Play them 2 3s right there. And see what a 3 does. Healer, draw 1 card, return 1 card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. They drew that 1. They're going to get rid of... What's a 9 do again? Assassin. Oh, it skipped their turn. Number 8, Berserker. If a player chooses to pass on their turn, while this card is part of a leading combo, that player must expose a card of their choosing. I'm gonna keep the 1, so I'll have no. Sorry. I'm gonna get rid of a 1. I'll get rid of a 1. The 1 I just picked up, I'll put at the bottom of the deck. And so you just keep going back and forth like this. See, he has to pass. Pass. Go back to him. He can keep playing if he wants. He got the 2 8s. Oh, yes, who knows he's going to pass. So he'll play those 2 8s. Go back to him. He has to pass. Berserker. If the player chooses to pass, while the Berserker's out, the player must expose a card of their choosing. So he's looks at his cards. Okay, whatever. He just exposed this one. And he only has 2 cards. He only has, well, these 3 cards left. This dude's got 4 or 5. He passes. These goes to the discard. This player now won. And you're going to keep going back and forth like that until you run out of cards. Like I said, this is, to me, better with more players. More players, the better, because you could choose to attack that person. Oh, they have way less cards. Everyone gang up on them, et cetera, et cetera. Let's see if there's any abilities we didn't go through. The monk. Target the next player. Declare high or low. If you said low, the next player must be lower rank to beat this party. And high, etc. I think we went through all the other ones. Yep. So that's the original way to play. And as I stated, there's other ways to play. There's Treasure Island, where you build a party and you're trying to gain points, and you build a party and you're attacking units that come out, and there's different, each unit has different abilities for Treasure Island, such as the Bard, draw a card, and you can retake your build your party phase. Monk, target any player, they must fight 3 foes right now. So you draw cards and your party has to fight those foes, basically, and there's the rules for that you can check out. And there's Capture the Illusionist, which is a memory game. You're trying to capture the opponent's illusionist. You can save the illusionist, and you go through it. And the cards have different effects for Capture the Illusionist as well. So a little bit more complicated ways to play the game than the original if you want to up it. But such a fun game just to throw down and play. I'm actually giving this game away on my channel. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. On September 24th, 2025, I'll pick a random winner who's done that. And as long as you're in the continental United States, I'll ship you this for free. If you're not, we'll talk about it. But my kids are not happy I'm giving this away. They absolutely adore playing this game on the original. That's really the only way we mostly play it. And they absolutely adore it. And so I'm giving it away, and I'm going to have to purchase another one. That's just what I'm going to do. So Clash of Corgis, September 25th, 2025 giveaway. So good luck. Like, subscribe, and comment. And thanks for watching The Diminutive Soldier.